Hey, what's up everybody, BDF 44 coming at you another video. Alright, so just got through doing my hundreds, and those who follow me know that's a squat regimen that I've been wanting to get back to, but my elbow wasn't feeling good enough to do. I got them done just now, and feel good. Definitely am happy that that is done. I decided not to go out today because it's raining just as hard as it did yesterday, and I enjoyed my outing yesterday in the rain, but I don't want to do it 2 days in a row. I'm not going to be toying around with my immune system that way. So instead, I turned my attention to doing my regimen comfortably. Got it done in about an hour and 15 minutes. Listened to my last 2 Laker videos, that kind of thing. And my soap arrived. I had that delivered here, so all of that is good. But you know, I was just thinking about how I went from being allergic to nothing as a child to being allergic to literally just about everything now. That's just strange. In the same lifetime, same body, and experience both extremes. But I gotta get special soap, gotta get special detergent, gotta have special food, I mean, it's just, and every time I try to get used to a meal, I find out there's something in that meal I get used to that I have to get rid of. And I think now it's the bread that I eat. My favorite Armenian bread, I think they use milk in it, can't have milk, can't have eggs, can't have nothing. So that's what I'm afraid might be the issue. But yeah, man, I just want to check in with everybody since I'm not going out doing my little walk around to do a therapy session. I figured I'd make a quick therapy session in the room since it's a day in the room. But I feel good. My physically I feel better. My elbow, it's not 100%. The ligaments, whatever's in there, is still sore, but it didn't stop me from doing the work today. And so I'm very happy about just getting back to it. But I do feel like getting out. I'm in the get out mode, but you get away with it one day where you had soaking socks and soaking shoes. I don't have the right shoes for walking around in the rain to begin with, but I got away with it yesterday. I just figured pressing it, nah, I don't get sick very often. I think a lot of that has to do with eating as much fruit as I do every day, and making sure I have Gala apples in both my breakfast and my lunches, and any dinner that I may have. It's always got an apple attached to it, and I genuinely believe that's what keeps me healthy as I do. But I don't want to get out there in this world where COVID is still floating and flus and all these different things are floating around and have myself get sick or test that out. So yeah, man, I want to encourage everybody to do what I do in that way. If you can stand it, not everybody can eat the same things, of course, clearly, but if you can eat apples, you definitely want them. If you can stand them, you want them. So that's what I want to tell you. They keep you healthy and they taste good too. So I can show y'all what I've been doing. This kept me up all night, where you can't really see it now. Check that out. Maybe you can't see it that way. Maybe see that? That's either, I don't actually know if that's a hive of some sort, or a spider bite, or a red ant bite. I think it's red ant bites. It's about 5 of them there. Last night I woke up and they were all flared up at the same time. It was miserable. Not to 3 here, 1, 2, 3. All of that itching at the same time around 3 a.m. last night. All of it. It was unbelievably uncomfortable. And no matter how much anti-itch cream you put on it, it doesn't work. But what I tell you does work is regular Vaseline. Regular Vaseline. That's what's working for that. So the more I apply that, the less itching it gives me. And it's not itching right now. The only one that even slightly itches right now is the one on my leg. But they all flare up at different times. The sunlight makes them flare up even worse. They start itching at random. Different about that. Different ones itch at random. I'm telling y'all, man. And like I said, I don't know if it's, I think it's spider bites / red ant bites. I think so. But it could also be some type of allergic reaction, some type of hive reaction. It could very well be. I don't know. But there's just so much going on, man. Dealing with all kinds of discomfort. My dietary issues and stuff I've been dealing with that flaring up all week. It's been the worst week I've had ever for that. So whatever the problem is, it's gotten significantly worse. So I just got to get to a doctor fast. But the funny thing about it is there's no pain attached to any of those issues. But it's still enough. It's enough to be concerned with. So this was the day where I just figured, you know what, I mean, just stay in the house with all these different problems I got going on physically. Let me stay in the house. I feel good enough to work out despite all of these problems. So let me do that. And so, yeah, man, that's what I'm dealing with. That is exactly what I'm dealing with. But as far as everything else, my outlook is good. I'm feeling good. As far as my mind and my spirit, no depression of any kind. I'm always able to relax after signing a contract, even though this is going to be an expensive week. I got to ask my uncle for more money to pay for this air-conditioned room in the rain, air-conditioned room. But that's what they had available, so that's what I had to take. But you know, it is what it is, man. We just move as we do. I'm ready for my food here. I'm cooking, you know, regular old stuff. But at the end of the day, it's just about getting ready for the holidays, and hopefully next year around this time I'll be out of the situation, have my own place, and be back on my feet like I've always been. Talked to my friend Kay. She's doing good. I had a nice conversation with her yesterday for about an hour. When I got home, pleasant surprise, she called up, and you know, she's doing better. She wasn't feeling very well. She had been sick with the flu and different stuff like that she had to deal with. So, you know, it's funny because the Lord put it in my heart to pray for her health at some point in time in the last several days when I thought of her, and then turn around and find that out. So that was really just one more drop in the bucket in regards to trusting that voice inside of me that tells me what to do and how to do things. But you know, hopefully we can get together and kind of see one another for a change. Go out and hang out sometime soon, so we can kind of see how it is to be in each other's presence once again. That's kind of something that we both agree upon. But it's going to be up to her to want to follow through with that, and of course it's up to me to do the same. So, you know, hopefully the Lord can put us together, and so we can hang out with one another, see what the chemistry is really like there. But as far as me having all these issues, I know I ain't gonna be eating too much. If we go out to a restaurant or something, I'm definitely gonna be eating rice and water, because that's pretty much the only thing my body will digest properly these days. So, but it just is what it is, man. I'm very thankful that as she's in a space where she wants to communicate. She's felt like she was, you know, she was telling me she was feeling bad about not communicating properly and kind of feeling down about herself, in a sense that she hadn't been, you know, she was mad at herself for not being more kind, I guess is what she was trying to express. And I assured her that, you know, even though I had struggles with what her absence provided, I also gained a lot from it, and it's helped me understand where I needed to grow up in some areas. So it's been good. It's been hard. I wasn't happy with it, but I did find myself happy with what came of it, which gave me a closer relationship with God, a way to see that I wasn't relying too much upon her energy and not enough on my own. And that's what was needed. So I understand her better. I understand, and the more we go through whatever we go through, the more we can grow to trust one another to be ourselves in each other's lives. So she knows how I am, and I know how she is a bit better, and when you have those answered questions, it makes for a better friendship. So that's really what it is. Hopefully she can take my example and talk to someone. You know, I really think that that's the answer for her. I don't know that she's open to that. I was raised in a household where we open to getting help. I always wanted therapy. Even when I was younger, I thought it was a good idea for me to have therapy. I just never followed through with getting it. But I don't know that she feels as comfortable getting therapy, but I do believe that it's something that she would be very happy with once she gets through the initial start of that process. So I don't know how to, you know, bring that to her, or if I'm the voice to bring that to her, but hopefully the Lord will guide her toward seeing a therapist and talking through not only the trauma that she's most recently dealt with, but whatever else it may be present for her to speak about. So, and there's a lot of learning, a lot of coping mechanisms, processes that you can gain from that. So I think even if you feel like you're absolutely fine, it wouldn't hurt to have a therapist have a conversation with you a couple times a week, or a couple times a month rather. So I think it's good for everybody, man. Mental health needs to be taken care of. It needs to be updated just like your phone does. You have an update every month or so. Same thing needs to be done in regards to the things that we go through and the things that we process, and how we process things. So let's normalize getting support in that way. Help is fine, you know. And so that's what I want to tell all of you guys. But yeah, man, it's been a good day so far, even though I'm in the house. Just like yesterday, the rain is a liar. The weather is a liar, as I was telling you. I don't feel nothing like the weather is. Not in this era of rain. I actually would love to be outside talking and having this conversation with y'all, but I just felt like the Lord was kind of encouraging me to stay home on this day, and so that's what it is. We're just here. But you can see where my mental health is taking some steps in the right direction when I'm in the house and don't want to be. Last year around this time, that definitely was not the case. That would never be the case. So, you know, I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm happy that even though things have, just like I said in regards to Kay, even though things have been difficult, I like what came of it as in regards to how I've handled things, how I got closer to God, how I got closer to understanding myself better, how to get back incorporated into wanting to walk around and be around others, and till eventually I started craving that, just like I crave isolation. So on a day like this, I can genuinely say I don't feel like being here, but am here. You know what I mean? It's a far cry from where I was. So hopefully we can get some steps in the right direction after that, in regards to, okay, now my mind is coming back around. Now can I get my resources in order so I don't have to be relying upon others to pay my way and all of that. So that's where I want to be, you know, one step at a time, trusting God, letting him work out everything, dealing with what the devil throws at me in regards to these frustrations and these itching things and all this other stuff that's going on, elbow injury, everything that's happening, and just continuing to move forward in positivity and letting the Lord in. So that's what I'm telling all y'all, man. My food should be almost over with, so cooked rather, my rice there, and I'm gonna finish off the rest of everything that I have to eat for the day, and then get ready for the Laker game at 6 o'clock. Of course, so I have content for you. I don't expect much from the Lakers. We talk about my team, it ain't the same attitude as I have about life right now, I'll tell you that. They've been playing pretty bad, but you know, that's pretty much what I gotta say. Just wanted to give y'all a quick therapy session, give y'all an update on the day, let y'all know that I'm feeling good, even though there's a lot going on physically. But nevertheless, I'm gonna push through, and I encourage you all to continue to do the same. My name is BDF 44. I thank y'all for watching.